Hi, my name is Taylor Orza and I will be presenting on Bumble. So I was wondering how many of you have used Bumble before? Okay. Was it a good experience or bad?
Bad.
Oh, okay. That's not good. Do you want to share or no? I don't blame you. Okay. Well, from what I've read, it's mostly good, but I could see where they can go bad, and we'll get to that later on. So I have a short video here. It's like 30 seconds. Just shows kind of like the interior of what it looks like when you're matching with people, etc. Okay, so it's pretty short. So what is the premise and purpose of the app? So it started out as a mostly just dating app, but it was geared more towards like women make the first move, and it was feminist related. And so how it works is if you match with somebody, the lady has 24 hours to respond to the mail, and if she doesn't, that match will go expired and be gone forever essentially, but maybe not. I'll get to that later on. There's in-app purchases where that might not be the case. And to create a profile, first you will start with your location, so how far you're willing to meet somebody that you communicated with on the app. And then there's a series of 6 photos. They say you should probably add at least 4 to 5 so they can get an idea of what you look like and what kind of things you're into, like if you play sports, that kind of thing. And you can also put what you're looking for, which I really like, because on Tinder you never know who's on there for something casual or something serious. But on here it's pretty, they go really in depth with all the information you can add, which I like. I've never used it, but just reading about it I thought it was very interesting. So you can add things like your star sign, politics, religion, what your job is, those kinds of things. And then BFF and Biz are kind of new, especially Biz, which is like more the business side of things, kind of like a LinkedIn. And it's basically the same kind of profile setup, so you can add 6 photos, and they say to add the 6 photos that relate to like your experience in that field. So say you're a welder, for example, you could show like yourself welding something, and if it looks really good, that would be a good photo to add. And the businesses contact you if they're interested in you. And then there's the BFF section where you can make friends and just kind of like put out there what kind of friend you're looking for, like a workout buddy, travel buddy. There's even a section for like moms to meet and talk about, mom stuff. And yeah, so let's go on to the users of Bumble. So according to, I'm just going to try to say his name, Tinkowska, in 2021, the average user are adults 18 to 29, and you have to be 17 or older to use the app. And males account for 72%, which I thought was very interesting since it's more like female-based and the females make the first move. But if you think about it, the males don't have to have that initial rejection if they were to message the girl and she was just like, yeah, no thanks, or whatever. So they might like it because of that. And there are 5.03 million users in the US today, and it is available in 150 countries. And a statistic I found very interesting was that more than 91% of ages 22 or older who use the app have a bachelor's degree, and this was from onlineforlove.com, which is just a collection of dating experts reviewing the app. And here's the chart here. So this is age, and this is the usage. So like I said, 18 to 29. And then for revenue, so remember when I said like if a match expires, you can't get it back? Well, if you get the premium subscription or in-app purchases, you can see that person again in your collection, I guess, and match with them again, just in case the female was distracted and maybe just didn't get to it, and it's kind of like a second chance. Or if you're swiping and you accidentally swipe left on somebody that you liked, if you're going too quick, you can go back and see that person again. But yeah, most of their revenue comes from the in-app purchases. Only 3% comes from advertising, and they have 1.1 million paying users, and they're progressing right now to try to like tailor the advertisements to that person, so you know how like Facebook tracks what you're looking at online, that kind of thing. And here is a timeline. So it started off as Bodo, which was kind of like just a normal dating app, but for people like, say you go to a different city and you want to meet new people, that was more based on that, like kind of like different languages, interpreting into English kind of thing. Then it became profitable and Bumble launched. And then in 2016 was BFF, 2017 was Biz, and the new CEO is Whitney, what's her last name? Whitney Wolf Herd. And she just really like, I read an article where she really loved the premise of the app and how the females make the first move. So the influence of the app. So it gives women more control in who they might be interested in at first, but maybe not later on. They can choose who they want to message. And it's not like, ladies, I'm sure you've had this experience before, where you might be talking with a guy and there's no spark, and it's like, it was really nice to meet you, but I don't know if we should go on a date, and then they start calling you every name in the book, and it's kind of like, oh, well, you just super liked me 10 seconds ago, so this is awkward. And it provides safety in a way, because there's this verification mode where when you post your 6 pictures, you have to hold up your camera to yourself so they can verify that you are the person in those pictures. So there's no catfishing really allowed. And another influence is that it does kind of remove that experience for the men of initial rejection, which is primarily good, but it's good to like have that rejection experience every once in a while just to learn how to deal with it and move on, I guess. And then the professional interactions through the biz section are definitely a plus, I think, because I've always been told, oh, don't put pictures on your resume. It's like not professional, but I think this is pretty unique in the fact that you can put pictures of like stuff you did, like, I don't know, say you went on a medical mission trip, or like I said, welding or building. You can post pictures of that and they can see that skill that you have. And then, like I said, it protects women. So is it worth it in the end? I think definitely. I mean, like I said, I haven't used it before. I haven't really had good or bad experiences, but I think it does protect females and has that feminist aim of choice. And one feature I really liked, besides the verification, is that it does block nude photos. And you can like choose if you want to see them or not, but at first they're blurred and you don't have to see them. And like I said, it allows for business networking and friendship development. And also, Bumble recently partnered with the Anti-Defamation League to try to reduce hate speech if anything's going on, so you can report people or block them if they are going off on you. And some of the cons, like I said, loss of experience of initial rejection, and then distractions. So say a female like has a ton of matches and she just doesn't get to your match and doesn't respond to you in 24 hours and it's expired and gone forever, unless she has the premium subscription, that is, then you just lose that interaction if you don't want to pay for it. And that's where they make their money is right there. These are my references. Does anybody have any questions?